regardless of race, colour, creed, what you are,
Yeah.
you should be looked after on an individual needs basis. Race has got nothing to do with it.
I agree. I've said for years, I don't care where you're from, what you look like. If you're not a prick, then we'll be all good. You know, it's like, I think I went through school and we had mates that were, Craigsley was, there was a lot of Islanders there in my grade. And like, it's like people sit there and they say like, oh, I don't see colour. Of course you fucking see colour, but because you can see it. It's, you can see that somebody is from a different heritage or whatever. But it's like, who cares? If somebody's a decent person and they're willing to bloody have a crack and get off their ass and not be a sponge, because there's plenty of white people sitting around on the dole.
Correct.
Like
exactly
if you're not a prick, I don't care where you're from. And if you want to call Australia, we can't have a country this cool and not expect people to want to come.
But Ben, when you're looking at about $38 billion that's paid into 3% of the population to this Aboriginal industry that I've called it, and no accountability, no audits done, refuse to do audits, shouldn't there be accountability? Why should people get it purely based on race only? When you've got two children sitting in classrooms side by side, one's Aboriginal, one's not. And that Aboriginal has extra tuition, all their books, everything paid for, going on, not programs, but, on camps and everything, all paid for by the government. And yet this other child, because the parents can't afford it, low social economic, and they're having to sit beside a child who gets everything given to them purely based on race. Is that a good thing for our kids? Because I don't think so.
There is a part of it where you're like, there is plenty of families out there that aren't getting those benefits that need it. I think I agree with what you said before. I think that if there's government support, it should be on an individual basis, not based on where you're from.
Yep.
Not where you're from because we're all Australian, but like not based on your race or heritage or whatever like that. If there's kids in class that need help and they can't go, then they should get the help, no matter where they're from.
Yeah.